My personality type through an MBTI perspective would be an ENTP. Extrovert fits perfect for me. The basic description reads, prefers to focus on the outside world of activities, people, and things. I absolutely love to do things off of the norm. I like to explore new things, even if it's only once. I don't see a downside to gaining new knowledge or skills. For example, I took up swimming my senior year of high school, and now I'm racing triathlon at NC State. Intuition is a key part of living everyday life. This is how you can make the most use of your time. You can see into the future, see yourself achieving, and then tell yourself how to achieve those goals. Personally, I want to become a better athlete and student, only because I can see what could be, and I'm going to make a plan of action to achieve this. Thinking is an active process learned in my psychology class. I believe I overthink situations sometimes and become too analytical, but mostly I want to try to be a practical person and get things done the fastest and most efficiently way possible. So I think through them and achieve those goals. Perceiving is almost hand in hand with extrovert and intuition. New experiences have opened up many doors in my life. Like I said earlier, I'm thrilled to try something new. I want to broaden my horizon of everyday life. Sometimes it's not possible, although I always try to make an effort. Since I came to NC State, I've learned to study a lot better by mixing up my study places. My Psychology 200 professor said it's a necessary memory retention, so I decided to give it a whirl. It worked! It is my new way of studying for classes. If someone were to ask me how I learn best through an MBTI perspective, I would say I like to gain the gist of things and make relationships, and use that information to answer questions on tests. Also, I see what really needs to be learned through an intuition perspective, and then use that information on what I have to actually achieve. Thinking about the situation, I see if their material is really helpful in the real-world applications of it. If not, I just use it to get by and pass the tests. My perceiving side also loves to try new study strategies, as I enjoy studying in the library, in the Owen Hall Study Lounge, and in my dorm room. But it's important to mix up your study sessions so you gain more material knowledge. If you were to ask me how I approach working in groups, I'd like to tell it to you in the form of a story. Last year I was part of this organization called JoCo Teen Drivers, and we had to put on a statewide safe driving summit. Me, being a co-chair of the event, had a very ENTP perspective. My E was talking to large groups, gathering ideas, and forming groups to complete a task. My N side was gathering the gist of the ideas presented and turning them into workshops per se, or things to happen at the day of the event. And not to worry, I was thinking the whole time. I was thinking how we could correlate all these ideas and put them into the summit to make it the most productive day possible for the attendees of the event. During the event, I was a keynote speaker to about 750 people, and I led my own workshop to teach how you could improve the program in your schools. In summary, I love working in groups. I like to hear the variety of ideas, explore them all thoroughly, and incorporate them into whatever our task may be. I like to be an outspoken leader in a group and help everyone. I like to float around and take multiple tasks on it each time. It's fun, enjoyable, and spontaneous. I hope you enjoyed my video. Thanks, Ms. Beller.